Welcome to our channel. Today we're taking you on a journey to discover the top 10 most beautiful places in Europe. From the sun-drenched shores of the Mediterranean to the snow-capped peaks of the Alps, Europe is a continent of remarkable diversity and unparalleled beauty. Join us as we navigate ancient cities, marvel at breathtaking landscapes, and uncover the hidden gems that make Europe a treasure trove of unforgettable experiences. Let's dive in. Our journey begins in the azure waters of the Aegean Sea, where we encounter the breathtaking island of Santorini.
Houses painted in dazzling white, their walls adorned with vibrant bougainvillea, cascade down the slopes, creating a spectacle of color against the deep blue backdrop of the sea. As the sun begins its descent, casting long shadows across the caldera, the sky erupts in a symphony of colors. Hues of orange, pink, and purple dance across the horizon, painting the whitewashed buildings in a warm, ethereal glow.
But Santorini is more than just a pretty picture. Explore the ancient ruins of Akrotiri, a Minoan city frozen in time by a volcanic eruption over 3,500 years ago.
Stroll through the narrow, winding streets of Oia, lined with charming boutiques, art galleries, and traditional tavernas.
The spirit of ancient Greece lingers in the air, whispering tales of gods and monsters, of love and loss.
So come, lose yourself in the labyrinthine streets, soak up the sun on black sand beaches, and let the spirit of Santorini work its magic on you.
Our next destination transports us to the heart of Italy, to a city unlike any other on Earth, Venice.
Gondolas glide silently through narrow waterways, their gentle rocking a soothing counterpoint to vibrant city life. The Grand Canal winds through the heart of the city, lined with palazzos, churches, and bustling markets.
Visit St. Mark's Square, the city's beating heart, and marvel at St. Mark's Basilica, its Byzantine domes shimmering. Discover the Rialto Bridge, a marvel of Renaissance engineering.
Indulge in the culinary delights of Venice, savor fresh seafood and artisanal gelato. Sip Prosecco while watching the sun set over the lagoon.
Venice is a city that speaks to the soul, an experience that will stay with you long after you've left its magical shores.
Lose yourself in the enchantment of Venice and let its timeless beauty transport you to a world of wonder and romance.
From the canals of Venice, we journey now to the heart of France, to a city that needs no introduction, Paris.
The Eiffel Tower, its iconic silhouette piercing the sky, stands as a testament to human ingenuity and serves as a beacon, drawing visitors from every corner of the globe. Stroll along the Champs-Élysées, one of the world's most famous avenues, lined with luxury boutiques, grand theaters, and charming cafes.
No visit to Paris is complete without experiencing its rich artistic heritage.
Explore the bohemian neighborhood of Montmartre, where artists like Picasso and Toulouse-Lautrec once found inspiration, and climb the steps to the Sacré-Cœur Basilica for breathtaking views over the city.
Paris is a city that awakens the senses, ignites the imagination, and leaves an imprint on the soul.
So come, wander along the banks of the Seine, sip coffee at a sidewalk cafe, and let the City of Lights work its magic on you.
Chapter 4. Hallstatt, Austria, a fairy tale village.
Straight out of a fairy tale, Hallstatt is a place where time seems to move a little slower, where the air is clean and crisp, and where the beauty of the surrounding mountains is reflected in the serene waters of the lake.
Wander through the narrow, cobblestone streets, lined with charming houses adorned with colorful flowers.
The air is filled with the scent of pine trees and freshly baked pastries, inviting you to linger a little longer, to savor the peace and tranquility that permeate this magical place.
As you explore, be sure to visit the Hallstatt Lutheran Church, its slender spire reaching towards the heavens, a symbol of faith and resilience.
Take a leisurely boat ride on the lake, surrounded by the towering peaks of the Dachstein Mountains.
Hallstatt is a place where you can escape the hustle and bustle of modern life, a place to reconnect with nature, and to rediscover the simple pleasures.
So come, lose yourself in the fairy tale setting of Hallstatt, and let its magic weave its spell on you.
Chapter 5. Amalfi Coast, Italy, where sea meets sky.
Here, towering cliffs plunge dramatically into the turquoise waters of the Tyrrhenian Sea, creating a landscape of unparalleled beauty.
Winding roads carved into the cliff face offer breathtaking views at every turn.
Pastel-colored villages perched precariously on the slopes seem to tumble down towards the sea, their houses adorned with bougainvillea and geraniums, a riot of color against the azure backdrop.
The air is filled with the scent of lemon trees and the salty tang of the sea, a sensory symphony that is uniquely Amalfi.
Explore the charming towns that dot the coastline, each with its own unique character and charm.
Take a boat trip along the coast and marvel at the beauty of the landscape from a different perspective.
So come, lose yourself in the beauty of the Amalfi coast and let the Italian sun work its magic on you.
Chapter 6, Plivice Lakes, Croatia, a symphony of water and greenery.
A UNESCO World Heritage Site, Plivice is a wonderland of cascading waterfalls, crystal clear lakes, and lush greenery, a symphony of nature's artistry that will leave you awestruck.
16 lakes, interconnected by a series of waterfalls, cascade through the park, their waters shimmering with an array of blues and greens, reflecting the surrounding forests.
Wooden walkways and bridges wind their way through the park, offering breathtaking views of the lakes and waterfalls.
The air is filled with the sound of rushing water, the gentle chirping of birds, and the rustling of leaves, a symphony of nature's music.
Take a leisurely stroll along the walkways, stopping to admire the beauty of the waterfalls.
Watch in awe as the water plunges over the cliffs, creating a fine mist that dances in the sunlight.
As you glide across the water, feel the peace and tranquility of this magical place wash over you.
So come, lose yourself in the beauty of Plivice Lakes and let its magic rejuvenate your soul. Our European adventure now takes us north to the heart of Scotland, to a city steeped in history and shrouded in a certain mystical charm, Edinburgh.
Dominated by its iconic castle perched atop an extinct volcano, Edinburgh is a city of contrasts where ancient history meets modern vibrancy.
Explore Edinburgh Castle, its imposing walls echoing with tales of battles won and lost, of kings and queens of Scotland's turbulent past.
Walk along the Royal Mile, the city's historic spine, connecting the castle to the Palace of Holyrood House, the official residence of the British monarch in Scotland.
Along the way, discover hidden closes, narrow alleyways that wind their way between the tall buildings, each with its own story to tell.
Immerse yourself in the city's literary heritage by visiting the Writers' Museum, dedicated to the lives and works of Scotland's literary giants, Sir Walter Scott, Robert Louis Stevenson, and Robert Burns.
As you wander through the city, you'll feel the indomitable spirit of the Scottish people, their warmth and humor, their pride in their heritage.
So come, explore the cobbled streets, climb Arthur's Seat for breathtaking views, and discover the magic that is Edinburgh.
Our journey through Europe's most beautiful destinations returns us to Italy, to the picturesque Cinque Terre.
Comprising 5 colorful villages, Monterosso al Mare, Vernazza, Cornelia, Manarola, and Rio Maggiore, Cinque Terre is a UNESCO World Heritage Site.
Perched on rugged cliffs overlooking the Ligurian Sea, the villages seem to cling to the cliffsides.
The air is filled with the scent of the sea, mingling with basil and oregano.
Hike the Santio Auro for breathtaking views of the coastline.
The trail offers panoramic vistas of the villages and the Ligurian Sea.
Listen to the waves crashing against the rocks below.
Lose yourself in the charm of Cinque Terre and let its magic transport you.
Our European adventure now takes us to the heart of the continent, to a land where towering peaks pierce the sky and glaciers carve through valleys, the Swiss Alps.
Home to Europe's highest and most iconic mountains, the Swiss Alps offer a landscape of unparalleled grandeur.
Stand in awe before the Matterhorn, its pyramidal peak a symbol of Switzerland.
Ride the cogwheel railway to Jungfraujoch, Europe's highest station, and marvel at the Aletsch Glacier.
Hike through alpine meadows, the air filled with pine and cowbells echoing.
Take a cable car to Mount Titlis and walk across the Titlis Cliff Walk, Europe's highest suspension bridge.
In winter, the Swiss Alps become a paradise for skiers and snowboarders. Our final destination on this journey through Europe's most beautiful places takes us to the heart of Central Europe, to a city known for its stunning architecture, its rich history, and its enchanting atmosphere, Prague.
Often referred to as the City of 100 Spires, Prague is a visual feast, its skyline dominated by a fairy tale collection of churches, towers, and bridges.
Wander through the cobblestone streets of Prague's Old Town, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and marvel at the architectural wonders that surround you.
Cross the Charles Bridge, the city's most iconic landmark, lined with Baroque statues, and take in the breathtaking views of Prague Castle, the largest ancient castle complex in the world, perched on a hilltop overlooking the city.
Explore Prague Castle, a complex of palaces, churches and gardens, and delve into the city's rich history.
Visit St. Vitus Cathedral, a masterpiece of Gothic architecture, and admire its stained glass windows, its soaring arches, and its intricate details.
Prague is a city that captivates the senses, its beauty, its history, its culture, all leaving a lasting impression.
So, come explore the cobbled streets, discover hidden courtyards, and let the magic of Prague weave its spell on you.
Thanks for joining us on this tour of Europe's most beautiful places. From the sun-drenched islands of the Mediterranean to the snow-capped peaks of the Alps, we've explored a continent of diverse landscapes, rich history, and vibrant cultures. We hope these breathtaking destinations have inspired you to plan your own European adventure. See you in the next video.